He has been in the forefront of all of this. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, welcome. It's good to be back in your hometown.
Speaking of reprehensible, here's Lindsey. How you doing?
No. I didn't mean that at all.
No.
To me, this is serious. You made a deal on Friday. What was the deal Friday?
Okay, so here's the deal. Senator Flake voted yes in the committee with the understanding that he would like the FBI to interview the 3 Ford witnesses that were interviewed by the Republicans on the committee. Democrats wouldn't help us. It's PJ. Miss Leland, what's her
best friend?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Mark Judge. Let's see. Lisa Murkowski said, I'd like the FBI to kind of check the committee's homework. And we also agreed to interview Ms. Ramirez, the allegation not printed by the New York Times.
That was the New Yorker.
Right. Mm-hmm. A week. Once the FBI has done their interviews, they send it back to the Senate. And if they want further interviews, they'll sit down with Senator McConnell and see what we can work out. So we had a deal for a week. We limited the interviews to 3 people named by Dr. Ford and Ms. Ramirez, and we'll see what the FBI finds.
And it's now been expanded out, by the way. The president said...
No, it's not. This is a request by the Senate. So nobody asked to do Ms.
Ramirez. Yeah.
Ramirez.
Or Julie
yes.
Swetnick.
No, nobody asked for that. Not one Democrat asked a question. The senators in question did not feel that was necessary. It's an accusation on his face that makes no sense. So let me go over it again. The Dr. Ford witnesses, Mark Judge, Leland, and PJ, right?
Right.
And Ms. Ramirez. That's it. Do it within a week. Report back to the Senate. And we'll move forward.
NBC News just ran this interview. Not only was one person dead, the other person said they never heard of her. She literally changed her story. Remember, she was saying that there was systematically, almost every weekend. Those are her words.
I can take care of this in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What reasonable person would go to a party, witness drugging of women, gang raping of women, and go back 9 more times?
And boys lined up.
Yeah, and go back 9 more times and never tell anybody.
And tonight she said, well, I didn't say that he put the drugs in the punch, but he was near the punch.
Well, the FBI...
Why does NBC run this?
Well, NBC, here's the biggest offense to me. They've been a co-conspirator in the destruction of Kavanaugh from my point of view. There was an anonymous letter received by Cory Gardner, the senator from Colorado, with no return address, no information, just a letter accusing Brett Kavanaugh of assaulting somebody in a restaurant in 1998 in Colorado.
Right.
Cory hands it to the committee. Somebody on the Democratic side leaked that letter. It got on the NBC Nightly News, the 4th allegation. Do you think they would have done that?
There's a 5th, by the way, in Rhode Island. That was debunked also.
Okay. Would you think NBC would have done that if this had been a Democratic male nominee?
What if it was Tom Brokaw?
All I can say is that their journalist integrity has been destroyed over this case.
All right.
Regarding this case.
It's a very tight margin in the Senate. And you've got Jeff Flake. Who knows what Jeff Flake's going to do? Let's be honest. And then who knows what Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins are going to... Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You fall 1 vote short.
Okay, number one, I don't think we will. Let me tell you why. I don't think we're going to find anything new from this supplemental FBI investigation to take Jeff from yes to no. I think Senator Murkowski and Senator Collins want to make sure that the FBI did their homework to check the committee's work, that our work was good. I think that's what this is all about. No more, not expanding it to all this crazy stuff. Now, what would happen if something really weird did occur and we're 1 vote short? Here's what I would tell the president. I would appeal the verdict of the Senate to the ballot box. This good man should not be destroyed. If you legitimize this process by 1 vote short, woe be unto the next person. I'd hate to be the next person nominated. I would feel horrible that we destroyed Kavanaugh. So what would I do? I would renominate him, and I would take this case to the American people, and I'd ask voters in Indiana, in Missouri, and North Dakota, and other places where Trump won, saying who he would nominate if he got to be president, and see if the voters want to appeal the verdict of their senator.
So if you're saying if you fall 1 vote short, you're saying
I would appeal the case to the American people
for this election in 36 days.
I would tell
the president should renominate.
It's up to the president. But 1, you would be legitimizing the destruction of a horrible person. I mean, a horrible process and a good person. You'd be legitimizing the worst tactics I've seen.
So, in other words, this would be the American people's referendum. This would be a referendum.
This would be an appeal from a political body to the people who put us here, and see if these Trump states that elected President Trump to do exactly what he's doing on cutting taxes and appointing conservative judges, if they're okay with the decision of their senator. I don't think we're going to get there. I think we're going to get 50 plus. But if we fell one vote short for the good of the nation, I would appeal this to the people of the country and let them have a say.
Senator, thank you for being with us. Appreciate it.